Hey folks, welcome to John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. We're up on Chequamegon Bay, and we got our Fleet Farm Grand Prize winners with us. These fish are all in our harbors.
Close to 14 there.
Are you having fun?
I'm having a blast.
Fleet Farm presents John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. Fleet Farm, the ultimate fishing headquarters.
Yes, folks, up on beautiful Chequamegon Bay in Ashland, Wisconsin. And Josh, I'm really excited about this. We have the grand prize winners from the Fleet Farm Customer Appreciation Day. And you have been doing this with me now for a number of years. It's really a fun event, isn't it?
It's a great event. We have it at a great time of year too. The fish are shallow. You know, it's a fun time. You can catch a lot of different species.
Well, thousands of people entered this contest, and we're going to meet the winners, okay?
Let's do it.
Yes, Tim, you're in charge of the fishing department at Fleet Farm, and I first of all want to say thank you for being with us for 25 years, but you guys have what the Midwest fisherman needs, right?
Absolutely, John. We've worked really hard over the years to make sure that whether you're catching trout or bass or walleye, that you can come to Fleet Farm and find what you need.
You even got the Great Lakes stuff, too.
Absolutely. We are totally set for that.
All right, hey, what was the contest again?
So we had the April Fleet Fest sweepstakes for our customers earlier this year.
And one of the grand prizes was to fish with Josh and I, right?
Absolutely.
Hey, we got the winners right here. Come on in, guys. All right, and you are the grand prize winner, and your name is?
Brett Brasson, nice to meet you.
Brett, and where are you from?
Deep Prairie, Wisconsin, Green Bay, Wisconsin, so.
Okay, and you were allowed to bring a guest, and who's your guest? Come on in here.
This is Mason.
Mason,
Hey, nice
your
to meet
name
you.
is Mason?
Mason McGee,
And Mason, where are you from?
Deep Prairie, Wisconsin.
Ah, so you
Yes,
catch a lot of walleyes, right?
think so.
Hey, we are going to catch some fish today, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. And again, thank you, Fleet Farm, for everything you've done for the fishing community and for our show over the years. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely, John. We value the partnership and congratulations. Look forward to fishing
way
with
to
you
go,
guys today.
guys.
So much, yeah, excited.
We got young winners this year.
Yeah, nice change of pace.
Yeah, these guys look like they can fish. And one thing I want to do, Josh, every year I always thank you for being a partner in this event, but we have another partner in Ashland, and that's River Rock.
Yeah, they have an amazing motel right in Ashland, and then he also has some cabins that he rents out as well.
Yeah, no, it's a perfect place, and I'll tell you what, the guys raved about the rooms. And you take a look at the rooms at that hotel. They're really cool, aren't
They're
they?
the nicest in the whole area, John.
Yeah, and again, that is?
River Rock Inn and Bait Shop.
Yeah, that's great. We're catching bass today?
It's going to be a good day.
All right, hey folks, so show what we're using and how we're using it. All of that coming up right after this. Folks, as you know, I drive tens of thousands of miles a year, and my truck's got a lot of mileage on it. That's why I love Amsoil synthetic high mileage motor oil. Formulated with unique chemistry for vehicles over 75,000 miles, it fights buildup with a boosted detergent package and shields vital parts with enhanced anti-wear additives. Proven to cut sludge by 67% and prevent deposits up to 62% better than Mobil 1, it helps engines run cleaner, last longer, and perform better. It's guaranteed protection for 12,000 miles or 1 full year. You are covered mile after mile. Amsoil, high mileage synthetic motor oil. Power that lasts, protection you can trust.
There's more to explore. Pairing best-in-class Hummingbird Explorer fish finders with Mega Live 2 live sonar is the simplest way to see it all. Zero in on the best place for a bite with more precision and more underwater detail. Then, when it's time to cast, see more real-time views of fish, structure, and your lure. If you want to stay more connected to the moments that matter, you need Explorer and Mega Live 2. Only from Hummingbird.
Hey, welcome back, folks. As we talked about smallmouth fishing on Chequamegon Bay today, and you and I are co-hosts today, right?
Yeah, we are.
That's going to be fun,
It
right?
will be.
Now, here's the winner of our contest. Brett, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, Brett Brasson from Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Green Bay. Are you a Packer fan?
Oh, yeah.
I bet you are. And what do you do?
I work at Marina, so Marine 365 right in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
What's the name of the place?
Marine 365.
Marine 365.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on winning. going to make sure you catch a fish today, okay? And the guest we have today is Mason. And now, are you a bricklayer?
Supposedly.
Well, you're a Mason. But congrats on coming. And what do you do?
I'm actually the director of golf at Hilly Haven Golf Course in De Pere, Wisconsin, so just south of Green Bay.
That's cool. And can you mix fishing and golf?
I think so.
Okay, we'll catch one, all right?
Yeah, I will.
So, Josh, we're going to start out with smallmouth today, and then we can do other things too over the course of the day.
Yeah, we got lots of options. The smallmouth bite's been good early, so yeah, we'll do that and go from there.
Hey, Josh, that was my second cast, and on my first cast, I lost one.
That's a good sign,
I think
John.
this is going to be a netter, though.
Yep, I'll be right there.
Yeah,
with
he
the net.
came out of the water pretty good, folks.
Ooh, nice
Okay,
one.
there's
There we
the way
go.
to start the day, Joshy. Show the folks that fish. I mean, and you've been getting like just significant numbers, right?
Yeah, we've been catching a lot of fish out here, John. It's been a really good year.
And that's really cool for the summertime. We're in the middle of summer now, too, and these fish are still shallow.
A lot of them stay shallower longer than people think.
Well,
And yeah, it's a lot of fun up in this, 3-4 feet of water.
yeah, come on, you guys, catch a fish up there. That is so fun when they hit that Wacko worm, isn't it, Josh?
It really is. It's a great bite.
Feels like a good one here, buddy.
It looks like a decent one.
Yeah, here he is. And there, whoa.
There we go.
And do they ever fight, folks? I'll tell you what, smallmouth pound for pound are an incredible fish to catch. And I want to show the folks there, you can just keep holding the fish there, but that's that Kalen's Wacko worm, Josh.
Yep.
And what I'm doing is just using a plain old little hook like that, right?
No weight, huh?
No.
Yeah.
Not in, what are we in, 3 feet
Yeah.
of water?
So that's slow
And
fall.
then you can also fish that Wacko on top if you want.
Can you?
Yeah, you just kind of twitching it on top.
Skimming on the surface.
But
yeah.
man, that's fun. And I thought that was a bigger fish when he first hit, to be honest
I did
with
too.
you.
Well,
yeah.
like you said, they fight so hard.
Yeah. All right, Brett the winner. Brett the winner's got one on there, Josh.
Looks like a nice one.
Hey, Brett, turn to the camera and smile there. There you go. People got to see you. All right, here we go.
Let's see. He's just hiding under the
Okay.
boat.
All right, come on.
There we go.
There we go. Nice
There you
job.
go.
Hey, Brett,
And he
turn
popped
around
off
there,
in the
buddy.
net too.
Yeah,
Was that fun?
that was awesome.
And what was that on the Wacko worm?
Yeah.
Wacko worm and the Wacko jig.
So what are you doing, working that real slow?
Oh, real slow, yeah.
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 Nothing like a smallmouth bass, though, is there?
No, these are awesome. First
So-
one of the day.
You do a lot of shopping at Fleet Farm?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't
yeah.
that a great store?
It's awesome, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, shoot.
Hold that
you
up.
can get
Hold
everything
that up,
there.
buddy. Nicely done. Jeez, Josh, I tell you what, that bite is so fun. And look at that 2B rod bend in there, buddy. Here he is.
Those are nice rods, aren't they?
Yeah, and you said to me before that that this is about the average size. You don't get small ones, huh?
You really don't. I mean, there are small ones, but if you fish real shallow, like up against shore, you'll catch those.
right.
But these big ones are out further on these flats.
No, it's like a tick, then they run, boom, and they take off.
It's a pretty one too. Look at those
Yeah,
markings.
the colors are really nice. And when what causes the colors to be darker? Just where they're
If they're darker, generally they're hanging out in the wood or the weeds. And then
Okay.
if they got that sandy color to them, they're sitting in the sand or the mud.
Come on, Mason, catch a fish up there. I think one mistake people make, including myself, is working these Wackos too fast. You want to work them really slow?
You want to work them very slow. I always tell people in the boat, it doesn't make sense, but the less you pay attention to your bait, the more fish you're going to catch, because the slack line and just letting that slowly fall and sit on the bottom is key.
Hey, Brett, are you ever going to catch a fish?
I'm
Look at
trying.
Mason. Look at your buddy. He's got another one on here, man.
You just showed me how to do it.
He is red hot.
It's that brand new hook.
Yeah. You actually just had one break your line, didn't you?
I did.
Okay, look at that rod, folks. I mean, that is absolutely bent in half. Is that a big one, Josh?
It's a decent one, John.
They take a while when they see that boat. Good job. Now, poor Brett. You stand next to Mason there, Brett. We got to talk here a minute. What's going on now? Mason, you want to give Brett some lessons here?
Yeah,
or what's
how
the
do
deal?
you catch it? You work it slow, right? That's what you were saying earlier, right?
Work it slow. See, the golfer's telling the marine guy what to do, you know? Now, you'll get one, but it is interesting, Josh. Slow, slow, slow.
They're being picky right now. They are. I mean, the water's a little colder than it should be for this time of year, and that's probably what's doing it. So
What was that bite like? Just a tick?
Yeah, a couple ticks.
Yeah.
Yep, we're having to let them eat it today.
Yeah.
That's definitely a thing.
Good job, though. Scratch golfer, a tremendous bass angler. He's getting married in September.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, he's having a heck of a year. What is it, Josh?
Oh,
Look at the size of that.
Oh, did it really?
smallmouth.
Perfect.
Hey, is that your biggest smallmouth ever?
It's got to be close.
That's gotta be close,
that's
dude.
big.
That's pushing 5 pounds.
Yeah, that
Look at
is
that
a
fish.
gorgeous fish. Look at that, you guys.
Yeah, what a smallmouth.
Now Brett's gotta be your best friend now that he's brought you along on this trip.
Yes, yep.
No, Josh, what do you think that is?
That's probably just under 5, John. I mean, if that was a pre-spawn fish, I mean that'd be well over 5 pounds. That's I'm sure about 20 inches.
There's a lot of guys fish all their lives for a fish like that.
That's amazing.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Way to go.
He said it was the honey hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job,
Found the
Mason.
juice.
Yeah.
Breaking news from Fleet Farm. Call fish to the surface with the Berkley Screamin' Choppo. Its loud, plopping action and unique metal-on-metal sound trigger explosive topwater strikes. On sale right now for just $12.99.
Yay.
I finally hooked one, John.
The guide catches one. No, Josh, you've been taking care of everybody else.
Wow, you guys have been out fishing me. It's been a little tough.
Hey, Josh, do you have any openings for guys that want to come out?
I don't right now, John, but I do get cancellations once in a while, so it can't hurt to reach out.
Yeah, I mean, this is a fun trip, and here he is. I mean, average size, Josh, is outstanding, isn't it?
That's what's so cool about out here, John. I mean, we got that special 22-inch size limit, so basically none of these fish are getting kept. And yeah, it's a tremendous fishery. It really
All they
is.
do is grow.
They do.
Really. And what is that, a 2.5, 3?
Yeah, it's about a 3-pounder there.
Yeah.
In that 17, 18
Look
inch
at
range.
how he ate that.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he choked it.
And you love those Kaelin's Wackos. I do too.
Yeah, they're awesome baits, that's for sure. And that one I actually Ned rigged.
You Ned rigged it?
I Ned rigged them, so
okay.
just threaded them on the
I
jig.
hate Ned rigging because it's you gotta go so slow.
You do.
Right?
You gotta. If you think you're fishing it slow, you gotta fish it slower.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yep.
This feels pretty big, Josh.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Good.
Whoa. Yeah, whoa.
Oh, there's one chasing it. Somebody throwing behind.
Throwing right behind me. There's another one chasing, guys.
Oh, there's two of them.
Oh, here's mine coming, Josh.
Yep.
There
we go.
Nice.
Awesome.
Talk about fishing slow, folks. I don't know if you were watching me there. I was actually chatting with Brett and just letting that thing sit there, and all of a sudden, woomph.
Yep, just picked it up right off the bottom.
Yeah, and when they're following like that, I know what they're doing. They're actually waiting for this fish to regurgitate something.
Yes.
But when they're following like that, does that mean that they're going pretty good?
Yes, and if you can get a bait back on those quick, even while you're fighting and have someone else throw at them, a lot of times they will bite.
I'm having fun, buddy.
I just switched to the swim bait, John.
Oh, did you? I want to see that.
Yeah.
And that one hit right next to the boat, too.
Yeah, he hit it right by the boat.
It needs some help there? Oops.
Let's see here. See if we can get
There
it.
you go.
All
Just
right.
incredibly beautiful, average size fish. But so finish your cast, huh?
Yeah, always finish your cast. That one actually, he just chucked it there, but he followed it right to the boat and smoked it right by the boat.
I've heard lawyers say, your job as the lawyer is to read the books, know the law, make the arguments. You can't get emotionally invested with your client. To do this job well, you have to. You have to get emotionally invested with your client. You have to connect with your client as a human being, or it never will be as authentic and real as it needs to be. We as trial lawyers, we owe that to our clients. We owe it to ourselves and we owe it to our community to tell their story. It's their story. It's not ours. And the only way to do that in an effective way is to truly care, to truly connect, and listen.
Hey, look at that. Old Bretsky. All right, buddy. Let's see here, man. He finally got his fish.
Looks like a nice one, too. Oh, yeah, nice one.
There he goes. Another one following him?
Another one following him, right behind
All right, Brett. One more, buddy.
Almost.
One more, yeah. There you go.
Nice one.
Hey, Brett,
There you
turn
go.
around
Awesome.
there, pal. Turn around. That was fun, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, these are awesome.
And look at that. That's a beautiful smallmouth. Hey, Brett, one thing I got to talk to you about, buddy, is I know that you do a lot of fishing in the Fox River in Green Bay.
Yeah.
What did you catch a couple years ago?
Just a little muskie.
How big was that?
54 inches.
54-inch muskie. That's incredible. You have any idea how much that thing weighed? Over 40.
Probably more. Yeah, over 40 pounds or so.
Yeah, well, congratulations on that muskie and congratulations on that bass.
Yeah, thank you.
That's a pretty fish right there. Hold them towards the camera. There you go. And how did you win this trip?
So all I had to do was go into Fleet Farm and found a little QR code, scanned it, took maybe 2 seconds, and I submitted my entry, and a couple months later or so I got a nice email, and yeah.
Yeah, what do you shop for at Fleet Farm?
Just about everything, honestly. So, I mean, it's my go-to fishing place. I love to also, I mean, dog toys, dog bones, things like that.
They got everything.
They got everything.
Yeah,
so,
hold that up one more time. That nice fish there, man. And that's just the first one of it for you today.
Yeah.
Oh, we could have had a double header there, Josh Areno.
Yeah.
This is a blast. Now, does this nice cloudy weather we have, does that help fishing?
You know, this time of year in the summer months, I really do like cloudy, because the water's generally pretty clear and they can get real spooky. So when you get this cloud cover, they're generally not as spooky.
Yeah.
This actually isn't a real big fish, but he's fighting like one.
That's what I love.
There we
nice
go.
job there, Josh. That Kalen's net is pretty nice too, isn't it?
So lightweight. That's what I like.
That's what I like about it too, you know?
Oh, and he's off. Perfect.
Yeah, good job.
Smallest one of the day. What, couple pounds maybe?
No, that was funny, and I was kind of in the same area you were and had a bite right away, so they do kind of school up.
They do this time of year, yep.
I'm gonna have to ask you for one of those hammered paddle tails.
They're working. I mean, I tried it earlier, about an hour ago, and I wasn't catching much on them. Well, actually, I wasn't catching anything on them, and now the last 10 minutes, this is number 3.
And that's a good walleye bait too. And what I wanted to mention with that bait is it's so nice and easy to use, Josh.
That's what I love about it. You just throw it out and just reel it in.
And you got, obviously you fish with customers every day, and that's pretty cool. Hand them one of those, steady retrieve, and you're catching fish,
yep,
right?
It doesn't get any simpler. And then I got it on a 3/32 ounce Google Eye swim bait jig.
Okay.
So it's a good combo.
So just cast out, and you can twitch it a couple times too, right?
Yeah,
But
every
steady
once in a while.
retrieve.
Yep. A lot of times, halfway through the cast, I'll just let it sink.
Yeah.
In case one's following it, and a lot of times that'll trigger a strike.
This new Kalen's plastic has really created a lot of talk in the industry. What's so good about them, Josh?
Yeah, so this is the hammered paddle tail from Kalen's. What's really cool about them is it's got the K-stretch technology. Look how that thing just stretches.
Yeah.
And what I like about that is you can catch a lot of fish on one plastic rather than having to re-put a plastic on every time you catch a fish. I mean, I've caught sometimes up to 30, 40 fish on just one.
Well, you remember when we were up in Canada a month or two ago, and we caught all those big walleyes, and I think I used the same one all day.
The whole time.
Yeah.
It was hard to forget that trip.
And the action is excellent, too.
It's amazing. Yep.
Mason, I heard that hook set there. You really laid it to him, didn't you?
Yeah.
So how far do you hit a golf ball, my friend?
Right around 300 yards.
Oh my gosh,
I
you're
know.
a pro, dude. You're a pro.
Stop.
But I'll tell you what,
Make me blush.
Hey, Josh, he's a pro bass guy too, isn't he?
He is. He's on fire.
Big one, Josh?
It looks like a nice one.
Oh.
Nice one.
Mason catches the big boys, doesn't he, Josh?
He does.
Hey, he was.
Now that again on the Kalen's Wacko?
On the Wacko, yep, with the Wacko jig.
And you said you're moving that a little quicker now, huh?
Yeah, I would say a little bit quicker.
Yeah, that's a beauty.
That's a nice fish.
Look at that rod. Look at that, Josh. Look at that rod.
Just doubled over.
I mean, seriously. I can see why you don't have any openings for guiding. People come up here and do this.
It's
they
a lot
probably
of fun.
come back every year, don't they?
They do.
Here he is. There we go.
Another dandy.
Yeah, that's a beautiful fish right there. That's pushing over 4 maybe?
Yeah, I bet it's right around that 4 mark.
Yeah. And so right this time of year now, these fish they'll start migrating out to deeper water. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. So this spot actually is a transition spot. These fish are moving out of the shallows and on their way out into deeper water.
That hit was, but as soon as I had that hooked up, man, that rod just went boom like that. That was fun. I'll tell you what, I'm having the time of my life here, buddy. Sitting here relaxing in my Recon, casting out. And that one, as soon as it hit the water, boom, it was on. So that fish is way out there.
All right. Oh, there we go. All right.
Some of those fish, you know, just like people, have different personalities. Now, I'll tell you what, that one has a nasty personality, doesn't he?
Yeah.
When he was coming in, man, he fought all the way.
We'll get him unhooked quick because he's bleeding, but that's a pretty chunky one there.
Yeah,
actually.
that fish fought like a son of a gun. That was fun. Mason!
Another one.
Yeah. You're hot today, aren't you?
Temperature-wise, yes.
No, but I mean, you're doing awesome, man. I can tell you fished a lot in your day. Let's see here. Are you pretty impressed with the size, though, Mason?
I mean, the size is just amazing, isn't it?
Isn't it incredible?
Yeah.
Every one is nice.
Right, here it is.
Ooh, what did you do? Switch him over to a swim bait?
That's that, yep, switched him over to that paddle tail, that hammered paddle tail.
Well, you know, we can sit here all day, Josh, and catch these smallies, but you got another spot you want to show us?
Yeah, should we go try for some other species at a different spot out deeper?
Yeah, we can always come back here.
Yeah, exactly. Let's do it.
Boy, I'll tell you what, Brett's hooked up in the deeper water here. It could be anything, huh, Josh?
It could be. I mean, it could be bass, walleye, pike. Let's see what we got. We're in about 20 feet of water here, John. There's leader.
Leader material.
Let's see what we got. Oh, nice smallie.
Nice job,
Wow,
Brett.
way to go.
That's
Awesome.
a beautiful fish.
That's a dandy.
Now, Brett, I'll tell you what.
Here, hold that guy up.
You're the only guy out here with a t-shirt on.
I'll take it.
And we got to tell the folks, how warm is it in Green Bay, do you figure, today?
90 degrees probably.
Yeah, that's the thing about this Lake Superior, Josh. You want to get in the shot there with it.
Yeah.
No matter how warm it is inland, always bring a sweatshirt out here, right?
Yeah, the wind just switched out of the northeast, John, and it dropped about 20 degrees. It's pretty chilly right now. Got one, John?
Well, we should tell the folks we went and tried deeper water and whatever, and the water got cold out there too.
It did, very cold. That was not happening out there. So we just got back to shallows, and yeah, right away. Ooh, that's a nice fish.
Oh, that is a nice
That's
one.
a real nice one.
That?
This is a big one. Look at that thing.
Oh, that's a sow. That is a giant bass,
That's
my
what we're
friend.
talking about. And know what I just switched to?
Look at that fish. What'd you just switch
The
to?
old school tickle tail.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were asking me about those. I don't have any in the boat, but those are still a very effective bait.
One of my favorite swim baits ever.
No, we kind of mentioned it before, folks. Major heat wave in Wisconsin today around the state. But if you're coming up here to fish Lake Superior, I don't care what time of year, bring some clothes with you, right?
Yep, because all it takes is that wind to switch out of the northeast and it's going to get cold.
Now, when the cold water blows into Chequamegon Bay, does that change the fishery too?
It makes it very tough.
Yeah.
And that's why I do a lot of inland fishing too. You know, if guys come up and fish with me and it's really cold out here and they're not biting, we just go inland.
Look at that bass. Isn't that gorgeous?
That's a beauty.
4.5?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
4.5.
Just
Probably a 20-incher.
Real pretty fish. What was that on, Mason?
Oh, a swim bait.
Out of swim bait, just a
Yeah.
steady retrieve. This could be a nice one.
All right, here we go.
Oh,
All right.
yeah, that's another Hogosaurus right there.
Nice one.
That's a beautiful fish. Look at that.
Beauty.
So when you're reeling that steady, what does it just stop when they bite her?
No, it was just like a tick, and then
Yeah.
I set the hook.
Yeah, hold that out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a beautiful fish. Brett, you didn't tell
really
me
big.
you were bringing a ringer along. He's having a good day,
That's
isn't
a
he,
good
Josh?
one.
He is. He's on fire.
I got a bait on here from the past, and feels like a pretty good fish too here. A pre-rigged worm, Josh.
Unreal.
Yeah. Oh, they're fun.
All right.
There you go.
You did call it, John. You said you were going to catch one on that.
Well, you know, it's kind of like a relaxing bait to throw a pre-rigged worm. You know, you don't see them much anymore, you know?
Yeah.
Like in the old days. But you just cast it out and reel it in, and it kind of corkscrews through the water. But it's fun, you know? So,
Beautiful fish.
Boy, it's been a solid day considering we've had some really kind of not favorable weather conditions, right?
No, this cold front, I mean, which we weren't expecting. It was supposed to be 80, 85 degrees today, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's been,
But a
even
fun
the fish
day.
feel cold, but yeah, they're
Do
still
they?
biting.
Oh, yeah.
Don't they?
do, Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's fun. Time to get in?
We got to go right now,
Hey,
John.
guys,
It's coming in fast.
We gotta go.
I can't believe how fast that came out.
That's crazy.
Trusted by Midwest families since 1955. Available at your local Fleet Farm store or online at fleetfarm.com. This week, pick up an Ugly Stick GX2 spinning combo starting at $59.95. And you'll also get a free $10 Fleet Farm gift card. Plus, save $70 on the Frable Conservation Net with built-in scale. Now, just $49.99. Hurry in, sale ends July 19th.
Feel the difference in every cast. In every bite. In every moment. In every adventure, no matter the season. When everything is on the line. Every memory you make. Feel the difference.
Well, you want to talk about a weather change here. We got some really dark clouds out of here. I don't know. You know this bay better than me. Time to get in?
We got to go right now,
hey
John.
Guys,
it's coming in fast.
We got to go. We got to go.
I can't believe how fast I came up.
That's crazy. Boy, I'll tell you what, Josh, that was tough, man. Have you ever seen weather change like that?
I've only seen it one other time, John. It was the same thing. We kind of got stuck in it. It's unbelievable what Lake Superior can do sometimes.
We went from glass calm to 3-footers in a matter of what, 30 seconds?
Yeah, and we looked on radar. It didn't look like it was coming our way. That storm completely changed directions.
And I'll tell you what, that's a compliment to Recon Boats. This thing handled that really well.
Amazingly well.
And we came across a big part of Chequamegon Bay there too, didn't we?
It got pretty
Hey
ugly.
Guys, what do you think of that, you guys?
That was incredible.
Well,
I've never seen something like that.
We wanted you guys to have excitement.
Yeah, exactly.
We got the full experience. So.
No, we're going to fish again tomorrow, but it was a good idea to get out of there, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
You guys okay?
Oh yeah, we're all good. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, that was quite a ride in last night, wasn't it?
It was a crazy ride, but actually the Recon handled it amazingly well.
Were you nervous at all coming across?
I wasn't nervous, but I knew it was going to be a rough ride back.
I mean, that was nasty, and that happened in how long? From calm to storm?
What, 10 seconds? I mean, it went from flat calm to 3-footers like that.
That's what I meant, folks, when I said bring different clothes when you come to Lake Superior, because today it's supposed to be 85, so I hope no storms. Let's get them, guys.
A few moments later.
I'll tell you what, folks, this is incredible. I've fished this bay a long time. I've never seen this many black flies. Josh, I mean, is this unusual, my friend?
Yeah, this is pretty unusual for how many there are. I mean, we do see this from time to time, but I've never seen this many before.
So a good thing is, even if it's hot, bring long pants.
Bring long pants, shoes, and socks.
Because they won't bother your arms as much as your legs, right?
No, exactly. The legs and your ankles are the worst parts. Yeah.
Hey, Josh, what are you doing to get rid of the flies?
Well, we're taking off. We're going about 30 miles an hour, and we're just trying to, get them to fly, and then they'll get out of here. But as long as they stay latched on, they're going to stay no matter how fast we go.
Okay, guys, do your job back there. Get rid of the flies.
Eventually.
Well, as soon as we got rid of those flies, we got another bite. It's from a fish.
Hey!
Nice one?
Yeah, that's a real nice one.
Oh, that's awesome. No, those flies, I've never seen them quite that bad, have you?
Honestly, no, I never have. That was terrible.
Oh, that's a nice bass to start our day there,
Yeah,
Josh.
that's a real nice one.
Swim bait, huh?
On the swim bait, that K-stretch paddle tail.
And that's just, again, a steady retrieve, huh?
Steady retrieve. And this one, honestly, I didn't really get to retrieve it. It hit the water, I cranked twice, and he just
smoked it, huh? Yeah, that's fun. Well, we're going to have a nice 90-degree day and catch bass, right?
It's going to be a great day.
Old Brett's hooked up. Way to go there, Bretsky.
Ooh, nice one, too.
It's a big one, Brett. It is a big one, my friend. All right. How's the fight there, Brett?
Really fun. Really pulling, yeah.
One more. There you go.
Nice one.
Hey, Brett, you do a lot of fishing on the Bay of Green Bay.
Yeah.
This is your first time on Chequamegon Bay. What do you think?
Yeah, it's been awesome so far. I mean, wow, just the fight of this one, it's amazing.
Yeah, this is considered one of the smallmouth capitals of the world.
Wow.
And you're experiencing that right now.
Yeah.
What was that on?
Awesome.
That was the tickle tail.
The tickle tail swim bait by Kalen's. Nice fish. We got Ryan the photographer swatting flies, and you're catching fish. But that was interesting. So he hit.
Yeah, with these swim baits, a lot of times what happens, John, is they'll nip at the tails. And if you miss one, just keep reeling it, because most of the time they will come back.
They will come back.
And that's exactly what that fish did.
There, not a giant, but a nice fish.
Yeah, about a
But that's
3-pounder.
important. And you know, that's important when you're walleye fishing too, especially with artificials. If you miss them, most of the time they will come back, right?
Yep, so keep your retrieve going. Yep, because they will come back. And he hit it with a vengeance the second time.
Oh, that's
cool.
a big one. That was so cool how you got that one to hit.
Yeah, he
That's
followed,
a big fish, Josh.
He followed to the boat, and I kind of danced it right on the gravel, and he just came up. And
Boy, that
smoked
is
it.
a nice fish.
Yeah, that is a dandy.
Now that is an interesting thing too. You know, normally when they're spawning, you can catch them like that. But you know, here we are in the middle of summer, and that fish was right next to the boat, and you worked him, huh?
Yeah, I worked him. He wasn't scared of the boat at all, surprisingly.
I'm gonna join the smallmouth club today, there, Josh.
I like it.
Man, look at that. What do you like? I love these 2B rods. What do you like about them? They play fish so well.
They do. They're lightweight and they're affordable. That's what I like.
Yeah, again, it's 2B rods, and they're excellent. They got them at Fleet Farm.
They do.
This feels big.
Oh, so close. There we go.
That's a nice one, isn't it?
That is a nice one.
Yeah.
That's probably high 3s.
But no, I love these 2B rods because I like them for walleyes. They're multi-species. That's what I like, right, Josh?
That's what's great about them. They have it for
good
every
walleye
species.
rod, good bass rod. So if you're going to buy one really good rod,
Yep, get a 2B.
2B's the way to
And
go.
I love the handles, how they feel on your
They're
hand, too.
so comfortable
They
if you
are.
fish a long day. I mean, there we go.
Pretty one.
That was fun. Hey guys, you're the grand prize winners. We got a special lunch for you today. What is summertime?
It's Johnsonville time.
You bet it's Johnsonville time, and we got so many flavors to cook in our brats and our sausages. Today I've got a special treat for you, the hot Italian sausage. I absolutely love these. And the key on the grill like this is to cook them low and slow, and they only take about 20 minutes, and about every 4 or 5 minutes you want to turn them. You cook them on low to medium heat is the key. Again, these are Johnsonville hot Italian sausage. Well,
Really good.
isn't that awesome? Johnsonville hot Italian sausages, I love them. Look for them at your favorite retailer today. Well, we moved a little deeper. We caught as many smallmouth as we wanted, right?
Yeah, we did.
So we're trying for what? Walleye, pike, and smallmouth, right?
Yeah, I put on a hammered Shiver minnow, John, and something in it. It feels big.
Yeah, I saw that run.
Wow, he's just peeling.
Be a big pike.
I hope it's a big walleye. Oh, there he is.
Oh, that's a nice pike.
Yeah, it's actually
That's
pretty
a
chunky
nice
one, too.
fish there. And that was on that
Awesome.
Shiver
Thanks,
minnow.
Mason. That was on the Shiver minnow.
And that Shiver minnow, folks, when you get warm weather like this and you're fishing deep, you can't beat that bait.
No,
Reactionary strike for pike, for walleyes, it's outstanding.
It's a healthy pike.
You know, your pike gets so fat up here, it's really incredible, right?
Yeah, it really is. They have big bellies. There's a
Look
lot
at
of
that.
perch out here, and that's what they're eating.
It's a nice tummy right there, Josh.
That is.
Yeah. So this is kind of a bonus today. We caught as many smallies as we want. Let's go chase something else, right?
Exactly. You never know when you get a 40-incher.
Got another one on. What is that you're using? That Shiver minnow, right?
It's the hammered Shiver minnow.
Yeah, and that's what they're hitting, and that's a reactionary strike. You get middle of the day like this, you know, they're not feeding, so you got to get them to bite, right?
Yep, a lot of times that does help.
Hey, another species to add to our show.
Yep.
And you know, tell the folks, you and I have done real well over the years out here on walleyes, you know?
Nice eater size.
Yeah.
Not the biggest one in the world, but
No, you can get some big ones out here.
there are some dandies out here.
Hey folks, it's time now to announce this week's winners of the Fleet Farm John Gillespie's Waters and Woods 2026 Fishing Contest.
Ken Mahuda of Sussex is this week's first winner. He caught a 25-inch largemouth bass on Lake June in Florida using the Ned rig. Art Dietz of Homer Glen, Illinois, caught a 43.5-inch northern pike on Stormer Lake in Ontario using a jerkbait. And Shelby Knuff of Pine City, Minnesota, caught this 52-inch sturgeon on the Rainy River using earthworms. Jerry Kovensky of Appleton caught this 16-inch perch on the Bay of Green Bay using plastic. On to our youth winners with Michael Sutton Jr. of Arlington, Minnesota. Michael caught this 36-inch northern pike using a chatterbait. And finally, Brandon Zolper of Shorewood caught a 27/8 walleye on the Detroit River using a jig and minnow.
Well, I'll tell you what, folks, our trip is coming to an end. We had calm conditions this morning. We got blowing wind now, and this might be our last smallmouth of the day. Water gets pretty dirty in here, doesn't it, Josh?
It does. All it takes is a little bit of wind and it churns it up, and it makes the bite a lot tougher.
Well, that's a beautiful bass right there, though, buddy. And I'll tell you, we really had a great time, though, didn't we?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
And the guys up there had a good time. You guys have a good time up there?
We had a great time.
Folks want to come up here. The rest of the summer is really good too, right?
Yeah, you know, year-round on Chequamegon can be pretty good. A lot of smallies. The walleyes are going to start biting soon, and then pike mixing with them. So.
Well, thank you, my friend. Had a good time. And folks, that is our show for today. Please join us next week. I don't know where we're going to fish yet. We'll find a place somewhere. Until then, I'm John Gillespie, and who are you?
Josh Teigen.
Hoping to see you enjoying John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. Mason the bricklayer. Oh, Mason. Oh.
Swing and a miss, John.
Oh, I just missed mine and you're hooked up.
Almost.